what happens sometimes when you're a backup quarterback, you don't talk much. You just sit in the back of the room and you listen to a guy like Kyle Shanahan coach a guy like Brock Purdy, and you just sit there, and then you're usually sitting next to another underling, in this case, Clint Kubiak, who's an underling to Kyle Shanahan. And then in the quiet times at lunch, at breakfast, at dinner, or in between meetings, coffee break, bathroom break, whatever. Hey, I really like that. Or, hey, I wonder why we call it that, and you develop a relationship and you figure out like, hey, if I was ever the guy at quarterback, or if I was ever the guy at play caller, hey, what do you like? And how do you? And so he took a step back to take 2 steps forward to go then get coached by Kevin O'Connell in Minnesota, had this great year. Everyone said, oh, you're not really that great. Kevin O'Connell's great and Justin Jefferson's great. It's not you. Credit to John Schneider and to Mike McDonald for getting Clint Kubiak in part so they could get a guy like Sam Darnold. And I think the rest is history. But like that partnership between play caller and quarterback, the trust factor, the eye to eye, the mutual respect, it's really, really important, especially when things don't go well. And there was a couple times this year where things weren't really going well. People wanted to jump off the Darnold bandwagon. And the Seahawks, to their credit, did not waver in the locker room, in the coaching staff, did not waver. And as a quarterback, you feel that. You feel that togetherness too. You feel that commitment. And you're allowed to it helps you kind of like surrender and be like, all right, if this guy tells me, hey, you just need to throw for 190 yards this game and just not turn the ball over and we win, I'll trust you because I trust you. I'm not worried about it. And then if he says, hey, we're going to get up against Stafford and some great wide receivers, we need you to cut it loose and be the man this game, like, cool, like I trust you still. So that's part of what I've seen and why I think it's so great.